Elderly female, possible suspicious death. Requesting backup and coroner.
En route, detective.
Keep me updated on this one. Media is already sniffing around.
On scene now. No signs of struggle.
Victim identification?
Margaret Walsh, age 73. Lives alone according to neighbors. Detective, you need to see this.
What is it, Nelson?
Positioned directly facing the victim, like it's watching her.
Teddy bear? Family member could have placed it there.
Neighbors say she lived alone. No family visits in months.
Bag it as evidence. Check for prints, fibers, everything.
Roger that.
Time of death estimate?
Coroner says between 10 p.m. and midnight last night. No defensive wounds visible.
Natural causes?
Too early to tell, but the staging is deliberate. Someone wanted that bear positioned exactly there.
Canvassing neighbors now. Mrs. Patterson next door saw nothing unusual. Says Margaret was very cautious about who she let in.
Yet door was unlocked from inside. She had to have let someone in willingly.
Detective, found something else.
What now?
Couch cushions show impression patterns. Someone sat in that chair for a while, watching her.
Jesus, how long are we talking?
Forensics will know for sure, but these impressions look deep. Hours, maybe.
Preliminary cause of death?
Coroner's initial assessment is suffocation. No obvious trauma, but she didn't die naturally.
Homicide. Full investigation protocol.
Nelson, expand the canvas. 3-block radius minimum. Someone had to see something.
Copy that, detective. Should I contact family services? Check if she had any caretakers or home health workers?
Good thinking. Also check costume shops, toy stores. That bear came from somewhere.
Keep details minimal for now. Just suspicious death under investigation.
Understood, Captain. What about the teddy bear detail?
Keep that internal for now. Don't need copycat situations.
Did you guys see the news about Maple Street?
The old lady who died?
Yeah, Margaret Walsh. But something's weird about it.
Weird?
They're calling it suspicious. Why would they say that if she just died naturally?
Maybe she got robbed. Old people are easy targets.
But that's just it. Nothing was stolen according to the report.
My mom's working this case. She can't tell me much, but she seems really bothered by it.
Your mom's the detective, right?
Yeah, she's been on the phone all morning with the coroner.
That doesn't sound like a natural death investigation.
What if someone broke in and scared her to death? Like literally frightened her into a heart attack?
That's possible. My grandpa almost had one when someone tried to break into his garage.
But why would they call it suspicious then? Heart attacks aren't suspicious.
Mom came home late last night. She kept saying something about staging.
Staging?
Like someone arranged the scene. Made it look a certain way on purpose.
That's creepy as hell.
Who stages a dead old lady? What kind of sick freak does that?
Someone who wanted to send a message, or someone who gets off on the fear.
I shouldn't be talking about this. Mom would kill me if she knew.
We won't say anything, but if there's a killer targeting elderly people, we should know.
My grandmother lives alone. She's 81 and still insists on answering the door for everyone.
Maybe we should warn our families. Tell them to be extra careful about letting strangers in.
Yeah, right. Try telling my paranoid aunt to be more careful. She already thinks everyone's trying to rob her.
This feels different though. Mom's been doing this for 10 years. I've never seen her this unsettled.
Unsettled?
She keeps checking the locks, and she made Dad install new deadbolts yesterday. She won't even tell him why.
Maybe she knows something she can't share. Something that makes this personal.
Personal?
Like maybe the killer lives in town. Maybe she knows it's someone local.
Great, so now we're looking over our shoulders at neighbors. This is exactly how witch hunts start.
It's not a witch hunt if someone actually died, Tyler. Margaret Walsh didn't just imagine herself to death.
All I know is Mom told Dad to keep an eye on me. Said I shouldn't walk alone after dark. She's never said that before.
What if whoever did this isn't done? What if Margaret was just the first?
Don't be dramatic, Zoe. One suspicious death doesn't make a serial killer.
Serial killers have to start somewhere. And if someone is targeting elderly people living alone, there are a lot of potential victims in this town.
I really shouldn't be discussing this, but you guys should be careful. Tell your families to be careful. Something about this case has law enforcement really spooked.
Has everyone heard about poor Margaret Walsh?
So tragic. She was such a sweet woman.
What exactly happened? The news is being very vague.
They're calling it a suspicious death. Police were there all morning.
Suspicious? She was 73. These things happen.
If police are calling it suspicious, they likely found something inconsistent with natural causes.
Like what kind of something?
Could be evidence of trauma, unusual positioning of the body, signs of struggle, or sometimes family members with ulterior motives.
Margaret didn't have any family nearby. I don't think she had visitors very often.
That's so sad. Living alone at that age with no one to check on you.
Actually, I think she did have someone coming by. My store is right across from her street. I've seen charity workers going door to door lately.
Charity workers? What kind of charity?
I couldn't tell from the distance.
Should we be concerned about our own safety if someone is targeting elderly residents?
Let's not jump to conclusions.
The police wouldn't wouldn't maintain an active investigation for an accident. Suspicious death classifications require evidence of potential foul play.
Foul play? You think someone hurt Margaret?
I think we should all be more cautious about who we let into our homes, especially elderly residents living alone.
You think the charity worker could be involved?
I think anyone going door to door deserves scrutiny.
This is getting scary. Should we organize a neighborhood watch?
That might be smart, at least until we know more about what happened.
Also suggest people ask for identification and credentials. Real charity workers won't mind proving legitimacy.
What about our elderly neighbors? Should we check on them more frequently?
Definitely. Mrs. Henderson lives alone 2 streets over. She's in her 80s and very trusting.
I'd be happy to visit some of our elderly residents. Wellness checks from a medical perspective. Make sure they're staying safe and healthy.
That's very kind of you, Dr. Kenny.
Should we contact the school? Let them know to be extra vigilant about pickup procedures?
Good thinking. If someone is going door to door with bad intentions,
Schools usually have good security protocols already, but extra caution never hurts. The real concern is isolated elderly residents. They're the most vulnerable to manipulation.
I'm definitely going to keep a closer eye on the street. Watch for anyone suspicious going door to door.
We should all exchange phone numbers. Create a quick communication network for any concerns.
great idea. Better to be overly cautious than sorry.
Forensics preliminary report is in.
What did they find?
Fibers from the teddy bear don't match anything in Margaret's house. It was definitely brought in by someone else.
Prints?
Wiped clean. Whoever placed it there knew what they were doing.
Professional?
Or experienced. Coroner confirmed cause of death as asphyxiation, but no obvious method.
That's premeditation.
Gets worse. Canvas turned up 2 more neighbors who saw the charity worker.
Description?
Large teddy bear costume. Going door to door around 8 p.m. Carrying collection materials.
Jesus Christ. Someone dressed as a teddy bear killed that woman?
It explains how they got inside without force. Who wouldn't open their door for a harmless charity mascot?
Especially an elderly woman who wanted to help children. That's sick.
I'm requesting expanded patrol coverage. Focus on elderly residents living alone.
Approved, but keep the costume detail quiet. Last thing we need is panic about teddy bears.
Understood. Nelson, I want you to check costume rental shops, party supply stores, anywhere someone could get a bear suit.
On it, Detective. Should I include theatrical supply companies?
Everything. And get security footage from businesses on Maple Street. Someone had to see this person coming or going.
Monroe, press conference in 2 hours. We need to warn the public without causing mass hysteria.
How do we warn them about a teddy bear killer without mentioning teddy bears?
Focus on door-to-door solicitors, fake charity workers. Tell people to verify credentials before letting anyone inside.
Detective, just talked to the costume shop on Main Street.
And?
They rented a teddy bear suit 3 days ago. Cash payment, fake name. The owner remembers the customer. Said something felt off about them.
Off?
Kept the hood up. Sunglasses indoors. Claimed it was for a children's birthday party.
Now we know better. This might be our killer.
And I want a list of every elderly resident living alone in town. We need to get ahead of this before there's another victim. We've got another one.
Same MO?
Worse. Double this time. Brian and Jessica Mills, Oakwood Drive.
The teddy bear?
Jesus, this is escalating fast.
Nelson, secure the perimeter. I don't want any media contamination.
Too late for that. News vans are already setting up.
No signs of forced entry here either.
Victims?
Brian Mills, 28. Jessica Mills, 26. Bedroom shows signs of struggle this time.
They fought back. Good. Maybe we'll get DNA evidence. Time of death estimate?
Coroner says around midnight. Neighbor across the street saw someone leaving.
Someone?
Large figure in what looked like a costume, walking calmly away around 12:15 a.m.
Walking, not running?
Neighbor described it as a casual stroll. Said it waved at her when it noticed her watching.
Waved? This killer is taunting us. Nelson, canvass every house on this block. Someone had to see how this person got inside.
Roger that. Detective, preliminary cause of death looks like strangulation. Both victims.
Manual strangulation?
Coroner will confirm, but it looks that way. Defensive wounds on both victims.
They fought hard. This wasn't some frail elderly victim. Our killer is strong.
And confident. Leaving the door open like that is a signature. He wants us to find them quickly.
Why though? What's the point?
Fear. Maximum psychological impact. He's not just killing people. He's terrorizing the entire town.
Holy hell, did you guys see the news?
The couple on Oakwood?
Brian and Jessica Mills. They're both dead.
Wait, what? I know Jessica from the coffee shop. She was so sweet.
How did they die?
Police aren't saying much, but it's being called a double homicide.
My mom left the house at 5 a.m. She looked like she hadn't slept.
This has to be connected to Margaret Walsh. 2 suspicious deaths in 3 days?
That's not a coincidence.
Maybe it's a burglary ring. Could be targeting random houses.
But why kill them if it's just burglary? Why not just steal and run? What if there's something connecting them? Something the police aren't telling us? BTK had his knots, Zodiac had his letters.
You watch too much true crime, Leon.
And you're not taking this seriously enough, Tyler. How does someone get into houses without breaking in?
That's actually terrifying. I answer my door for everyone.
We all do. Pizza delivery, Girl Scout cookies, political canvassers.
Not anymore, we don't. From now on, we verify everything. This killer is still out there, and he's perfected a way to get into any house he wants.
Did you hear about the Mills couple?
Tragic. They were so young.
The escalation pattern is concerning, from a single elderly victim to a young couple. This suggests increasing confidence or desperation.
What do you mean, Dr. Kenny?
Serial offenders typically escalate over time. The cooling off period between Margaret Walsh and the Mills couple was only 3 days. That's extremely fast progression.
Serial offender? You think this is a serial killer?
The evidence suggests organized, premeditated attacks with consistent methodology.
We need to know what kind of threat we're facing.
What about our elderly neighbors? Should we be checking on them more frequently?
Absolutely. I'm personally visiting every elderly resident I can think of, offering wellness checks and safety consultations.
What do we tell the kids? My daughter is asking why police cars keep driving through the neighborhood.
Age-appropriate honesty. Tell them there have been some safety concerns. Emphasize not opening doors for strangers.
Should we contact the schools? Make sure they know about increased security needs?
Schools should already have protocols, but reinforcing stranger danger education wouldn't hurt.
I'm installing security cameras tomorrow. Motion sensors, floodlights, everything.
Nelson, I want you to check if the Mills couple used any home service companies. Security installation, maintenance, monitoring.
Already on it, Detective. Also checking charity organizations that do door-to-door collection.
Good thinking.
Monroe, we need to warn the public. This costume detail can't stay internal anymore.
Agreed, Captain. People need to know what they're looking for.
This killer is playing with us. Every detail is designed for maximum psychological impact.
He wants witnesses, wants people to see the teddy bear and remember it. He's building his own legend.
Making people afraid of something harmless. That's twisted.
Nelson, expand the canvas to a 6-block radius. Someone else had to see this teddy bear walking around, and I want every costume shop within 50 miles contacted.
I'm calling in state assistance. This is beyond our resources now.
Copy that, Captain. We have a third scene. Hendrick's family, Pine Street.
How many victims?
4, parents and 2 children.
Children? This creep killed kids?
Ages 8 and 12, all found in the basement.
Basement?
They were hiding. Door was barricaded from inside, but somehow he got to them anyway.
They knew he was coming.
And still couldn't stop him.
The teddy bear.
Like he was guarding them.
Detective, preliminary shows no forced entry again. But this time, there are signs the family tried to secure the house.
How is that possible?
We're dealing with someone extremely skilled, or someone with inside knowledge.
Inside knowledge?
Security codes, hidden keys, family routines.
Nelson, I want background checks on anyone with access to these homes. Service workers, delivery drivers, neighbors with keys.
Already started, Detective.
We need a regional task force.
Agreed. This is beyond a local investigation now.
Guys, wake up. Something just happened.
Zoe, what's wrong?
Someone was at my door, just now at 3 a.m.
What do you mean, someone?
Knocking. Soft knocking at first, then harder.
Did you answer it?
Hell no, but I looked through the peephole.
What did you see?
It was right there, staring back at me.
Holy hell, Zoe!
That's the killer. That has to be the killer.
Where are you right now?
Locked in my bathroom with a kitchen knife.
Good. Don't leave that bathroom until police arrive.
Tyler and I are coming over.
No, don't. What if he's still out there? What if he's waiting?
She's right. Stay where you are until police clear the area.
It just stood there, not moving, just staring.
That's so messed up.
Why you, though? How did he pick your apartment?
I don't know. Random, maybe?
Nothing about this killer is random. He's been planning every move.
Police are here.
Thank God.
What are they saying?
They're searching the building, checking stairwells and roof access.
Did they find anything?
Officer says the hall security camera was disabled. Spray painted over 20 minutes ago.
He was planning this, preparing for over 20 minutes.
Why me, though? What does he want with me?
Maybe he knows we've been talking about the cases. Maybe he's monitoring social media.
That's paranoid, Leon.
Is it, though? He somehow knows which houses to target, how to get people to open their doors. Maybe he's been watching all of us.
Guys, I'm scared. What if Zoe was just the first? What if he comes for the rest of us?
They want to escort me to a safe location. I'm not staying here tonight.
Smart. None of us should be alone right now.
I just keep seeing those eyes, staring at me through the peephole.
Don't think about it. You did everything right. You didn't open the door.
But he knows where she lives now. He knows all our faces, probably. We need to be extremely careful.
This is getting out of control. My husband came home early from work today. Said he couldn't concentrate knowing this maniac is still out there.
The psychological impact is clearly the killer's primary objective. Fear disrupts community cohesion and rational decision-making.
Exactly my point. We're giving him what he wants by panicking.
So we should just pretend nothing's happening? Pretend our children aren't at risk?
I'm saying we should be cautious without losing our minds.
I drove past Thompson's toy store today. They've removed every teddy bear from their window display.
Interesting psychological response. The community is attempting to eliminate triggering stimuli.
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. We're letting a killer control what toys our children can have.
Better safe than sorry. If seeing teddy bears traumatizes kids now, so be it.
How do you explain that to a 6-year-old?
Age-appropriate honesty is usually best. Some bad people have made teddy bears scary, but the bears themselves aren't dangerous.
Except now she'll be afraid of bears forever, even after this killer is caught.
If he's ever caught, police seem completely stumped.
That's what scares me most. How is he getting into locked houses? How does he know which families to target?
The methodology suggests extensive surveillance and planning. This person has likely been studying potential victims for weeks.
Studying us.
Observing routines, identifying vulnerabilities, learning family dynamics.
That means he could be watching any of us right now.
State task force is being established. Detective Monroe, you're our liaison.
Copy that, Captain.
What about the costume? Any luck tracing purchases?
Dead ends so far. Either paying cash or stealing the costumes.
Or making them. Someone with textile skills could create their own.
I'm expanding the search to include theatrical groups, costume designers, drama departments, mascot companies.
Detective, just got a report from the Kim apartment. Attempted approach by suspect. Victim didn't open the door.
Did we get any evidence?
Photo of the teddy bear face at the peephole.
He's getting bolder or more desperate.
Both. The fact that he didn't gain entry might accelerate his timeline. He might strike again sooner than expected.
All units on high alert. I want patrols doubled tonight.
Roger that, Captain.
Nelson, coordinate with other departments. Share the photo, get it distributed regionally. Someone somewhere has seen this specific costume.
Nothing yet. Walking through Maple Avenue area.
See anything unusual?
Where exactly are you?
Near the convenience store on Oak Street.
Tyler, get out of there.
It's him. It has to be him.
Tyler, run!
He saw me.
Run, Tyler!
He waved at me. Slowly waved like he knows me.
Get out of there now!
Where is he now?
Running. Went into the alley behind the store. Should I follow?
No, do not follow.
Tyler, get somewhere public and get police.
I'm reporting now, but he's gone. Disappeared into the alley system.
Are you safe?
I think so. I'm at the 24-hour gas station. Police are on the way.
You got photos, though. That's evidence.
Evidence that could have gotten you killed.
But I got him. I actually saw the creep and got photographic proof.
What did he look like up close?
Professional costume like in the photos.
Did you see his hands? Face? Anything human?
Hands were covered. Big costume gloves. But when he waved, it was deliberate, like he was greeting an old friend.
We cannot wait for police to act. We need neighborhood patrols starting immediately.
Kelsey, this is getting out of hand. Vigilante patrols will only make things worse.
Worse than dead families? Worse than children dead in their homes?
My husband is working double shifts, sleeping at the station most nights. Police are overwhelmed.
Perhaps I could coordinate medical support for patrol groups. Ensure volunteers have basic first aid training.
You're all talking about armed patrols. Weapons in the hands of scared civilians. That's a recipe for disaster.
What's your solution, Charlotte? Keep doing nothing while more people die?
Support law enforcement. Maintain normal business operations. Don't let fear destroy our economy too.
Economy? Charlotte people are dying.
And if we shut down completely, the killer wins anyway. He's already made us afraid to answer our doors. Now you want to shut down schools and businesses too?
Both perspectives have merit. We need balanced approach between safety and normalcy.
We're organizing formal patrol schedules.
I'll be there. Jake's working late anyway.
Fine, but I'm documenting everything. When this vigilante nonsense backfires, I want records.
I'll bring security assessment forms. Help families identify their specific vulnerabilities.
Thank you, Dr. Kenny. At least someone takes this seriously.
Detective, got the photos from civilian who spotted suspect.
The Brooks kid?
Tyler Brooks, yeah. Images are blurry but show professional grade costume. And suspect was definitely aware of being photographed.
Aware?
Turned toward camera, made deliberate waving gesture. Brooks said it felt like recognition.
Recognition? You think the killer knows this kid?
Or knows he's been discussing the case online. Social media monitoring isn't difficult.
Should we be concerned about the Brooks kid's safety?
Yes. Anyone actively investigating these crimes could be targeted. I want protective surveillance on all civilian witnesses.
Nelson, What's the status of the civilian patrol situation?
Getting out of hand, Captain. Parents Group is organizing armed neighborhood watches, planning mandatory curfews.
That's going to interfere with our operations and potentially endanger civilians.
But people are scared. They feel like we're not protecting them.
We need a breakthrough soon, before fear turns into panic, before civilians get themselves killed playing detective.
We have a breakthrough. Survivor from the attack.
Danny Anthony, homeless veteran camping near the river, fought back, stabbed his attacker, escaped and made it to a gas station.
First eyewitness account we've had.
What did he see?
Attacker approached his camp around 2 a.m. Same teddy bear costume. Anthony thought it was someone playing a prank initially.
Until
the attack began.
Did he see a face?
No. Costume stayed on throughout, but Anthony noted something unusual.
What?
Complete silence during the attack. No grunts, screams, even when stabbed. Anthony described it as unnatural quiet.
Professional discipline or physical inability to vocalize.
Forensics is processing now.
DNA match incoming.
Anthony's at General Hospital getting treated. Minor defensive wounds, mostly exhaustion and shock.
Should I coordinate hospital security?
Already done. If our killer is wounded, he might try to finish what he started.
Guys, survivor!
What?
Homeless veteran named Danny Anthony. He fought back and lived.
What did he see?
Combat-trained attacker. Moves like military or police. And here's the weird part. Complete silence during the fight.
Silence?
Even when Anthony stabbed him. No screaming, no sounds at all.
That's not human.
Maybe he can't speak? Mute or throat injury?
Or trained to stay quiet. Special forces, SWAT, someone with tactical experience.
Hope he bleeds out. We need to organize search parties. Armed civilians looking for a wounded man.
Tyler, no.
Absolutely not.
Why not? We know he's hurt. We have a description.
Because he's trained Tyler. You want to send civilians after someone who kills families for fun?
Tyler, if you organize vigilante groups, people will die. Maybe not the killer, but innocent people will get hurt.
More innocent people will die if we do nothing.
We're not doing nothing. We're tracking, documenting, supporting law enforcement. That's what civilians should do.
I heard about the Anthony attack, treating the survivor now at General Hospital.
Is he going to be okay?
Minor injuries, but he provided valuable information to police.
DNA evidence should identify the killer soon.
Thank God. Maybe this nightmare is almost over.
I'm concerned about the attacker's injuries, though. Anthony inflicted a significant stab wound. Without proper medical care, infection could set in.
Good, let him suffer.
The concern is desperation. Wounded animals are most dangerous.
What do you mean?
If he's in pain, bleeding, potentially infected, he might become more reckless, take bigger risks, attack more frequently.
Or he might die from his injuries.
Possible, but unlikely in the short term. More likely, he'll seek treatment.
Where, though? Every hospital has been alerted.
Underground clinics, veterinary facilities. Or he might have medical knowledge himself. Self-treatment using stolen supplies.
You think he might be a medical professional?
Anthony described trained combat movements. Could indicate military medic background. Someone comfortable with both violence and medical procedures.
That's terrifying.
It would explain how he's avoided detection. Medical professionals have access to facilities, supplies, credibility.
Exactly why I'm personally vetting any suspicious cases. Checking with colleagues at other facilities. Someone with these injuries will need professional care eventually.
Thank you, Dr. Kenny. What would we do without your expertise?
Just doing my civic duty. We all have to work together to stop this monster.
Detective, hospital sweep is complete.
Any suspicious admissions?
3 possibles, all checked out legitimate. Dr. Kenny was extremely helpful, personally vouched for staff and recent patients.
Good. What about forensics?
DNA results in 4 hours.
Nelson, expand the medical facility checks. Include veterinary clinics, urgent care, even pharmacies.
Looking for what specifically?
Stolen medical supplies, unusual pharmaceutical purchases, someone buying antibiotics, bandages, surgical equipment.
Also, check black market sources. Underground clinics, unlicensed practitioners.
Roger that.
And Nelson, double the protection on Anthony.
Already coordinated with hospital security.
We're close, people, closer than we've ever been. This DNA will give us our killer.
I'm coordinating safe house assignments tonight. Families with children should not remain in their homes.
Where are people going?
Community center has been converted to emergency shelter. Church basement, school gymnasium.
I'm closing the store, officially admitting this has gone too far.
Wise decision, Charlotte. Public safety has to take priority now.
Jake's working around the clock. Says they expect to identify the killer within hours.
DNA results?
From the blood he left in the scene. If he's in any database, they'll have him.
What if he's not in the system?
Then what?
DNA can still provide information. Ancestry, medical conditions, geographical origins.
Jake says they'll run it against missing persons too. See if anyone reported him missing.
Missing persons?
If he's mentally unstable, Someone might have reported him gone. Family member, employer, medical facility.
Medical facility?
If he escaped from psychiatric care or rehabilitation, there would be records, reports filed.
That makes sense.
Just end this. Whatever it takes, just end it.
I am wounded, but you will never capture me.
Who are you?
I am Teddy, but you can call me Ted.
We know you're alive now. The deception is over.
Will you celebrate my death? Watch your little town return to normal? Feel safe again?
Forensics is processing new evidence. DNA, fingerprints, trace materials will identify you within hours.
My data exists in no systems. No databases contain information about me. I am a ghost in your world.
Everyone leaves traces, digital footprints, financial records, medical history. Someone knows who you are.
No one knows me, but I know all of you. I know your children's names. I know where your wife works. I know which house is yours.
Is that a threat?
It is a promise.
You're dying already, and even if you don't die, you are about to get caught.
Trace all you want. I am already gone.
Unknown number just contacted me directly.
What do you mean contacted you?
Text message to my personal phone. Claims to be our killer.
Could be a hoax.
How did he get your personal number?
That's what I want to know.
Inside information?
Or good research skills? Phone numbers aren't that hard to find.
I responded that forensic evidence will identify him. Told him we have DNA and will have him in custody soon.
We need emergency trace protocols immediately. Every resource we have on finding this number.
Already contacting telecommunications.
And we need to assume he has intelligence on our operations. Someone's been feeding him information.
Internal investigation?
Everything is on the table now.
Should we release this to the media?
Absolutely not. Last thing we need is mass panic.
But if he's monitoring communications, he might already know our plans. We need to change protocols immediately.
Guys, the killer contacted police.
What?
How do you know this?
My mother told me.
He's taunting them.
Taunting?
Says he'll never be caught, that no databases have information on him.
That's impossible. Everyone leaves traces.
Unless he's not from here. Foreign operative. Illegal immigrant.
Or someone who's been living off-grid, homeless for years. No official records.
Like Danny Anthony?
Except Danny Anthony fought him off and survived.
Hope he bleeds out.
What if he doesn't, though? What if he recovers and keeps killing?
Police have to protect us now. This direct threat changes everything.
Does it though? He's been killing families for over a week. How much more protection can they provide?
We need to demand safe houses. Federal protection, witness protection type stuff.
For the whole town?
Why not? This isn't normal crime anymore.
Exactly.
We're implementing full neighborhood lockdown.
Lockdown.
No one leaves their homes after dark. Armed patrols, communication networks, safe rooms.
We can't live like prisoners indefinitely.
The direct police threats change the situation significantly. This killer is escalating beyond random violence,
Jake says the captain received personal threats.
indicating sophisticated intelligence gathering. This person knows more about police operations than they should.
Inside information?
Possibly, or exceptional surveillance capabilities.
Either way, we cannot depend on police protection alone.
What are you suggesting?
Self-defense, community defense, everyone armed, everyone alert.
Telecommunications trace came back empty.
Burner phone?
Spoofed number, impossible to trace. Whoever this is knows technology.
Professional level operational security.
Military, intelligence, law enforcement background.
I sent follow-up messages. No responses.
Testing us? Seeing how we react to direct communication?
Should we try to maintain dialogue? Keep him talking?
Already tried. Multiple messages. No replies.
He got what he wanted, delivered his message, demonstrated his capabilities.
And now, he's gone dark again.
What's our next move?
Assume he's monitoring all communications, change protocols, rotate assignments, and prepare for escalation.
Full emergency response posture.
DNA results are back. No matches in any database.
CODIS, APHIS, nothing.
Clean across all systems. Local, state, federal, military.
Fingerprints?
Same result. Whoever this is has never been processed by law enforcement.
Or medical facilities, employment background checks. This person is a complete ghost.
How is that possible today?
Off-grid living, false identity, or foreign national.
What about the phone communications?
Nothing. Sent 12 follow-up messages. Complete radio silence.
Technical analysis?
Dead end.
Like it never existed.
Suggests either advanced technical knowledge or death.
Death?
Anthony inflicted serious wounds. Without medical treatment, blood loss could be fatal.
You think he's dead?
It's possible. The sudden communication cutoff, lack of new attacks.
How long before we know for sure?
Difficult to determine. Could be hiding, could be deceased.
Maintain full alert status for now. But if he's dead, we might never find the body.
It's been 48 hours since any communication. No attacks, no sightings, nothing.
Think he's dead?
Danny Anthony got him good. Stab wound to the torso. heavy bleeding.
Good riddance. Hope he bled out in some ditch.
I looked up survival statistics for stab wounds. Without immediate medical care, 30-40% mortality rate.
Those are decent odds.
Plus, he was communicating with police, then suddenly stopped. Classic pattern of someone succumbing to injuries.
What if he's just hiding, though, waiting for heat to die down?
Possible but unlikely. Severely injured people seek isolated locations when dying. Instinct to find somewhere safe to collapse.
Like wounded animals.
Exactly. He might be decomposing somewhere in the woods. Let police handle body recovery. If he's dead, they'll find him eventually.
What if he's not, though? What if this is all psychological warfare?
Making us think he's dead so we drop our guard?
Then he'd resume killing. But it's been 2 days with no activity.
Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe getting stabbed scared him off.
People this organized don't scare easily, Tyler. Either he's dead, or he's planning something bigger.
Bigger?
Mass casualty event. Something to make up for the quiet period.
Let's not borrow trouble. Maybe Danny Anthony really did save the town.
I think we should discuss reopening schools.
Reopening? Are we sure it's safe?
The medical evidence suggests the attacker may have succumbed to his injuries. Severe blood loss, no access to proper medical care.
Thank God. We can finally start rebuilding.
Jake says there's been no activity for 48 hours. No communications, no sightings, no attacks.
Consistent with fatal wound progression, internal bleeding, infection, organ failure.
How confident are we, though? Children's safety isn't worth the risk if we're wrong.
Nothing is 100% certain, but the medical indicators strongly suggest mortality.
We can't live in fear forever. Businesses are failing. Children are traumatized.
What about gradual reopening? Essential services first, then schools?
With enhanced security measures, continued vigilance and communication networks.
Reasonable approach. Maintain preparedness while resuming normal life.
I'll coordinate with other business owners, develop reopening timeline and safety protocols.
Jake supports gradual return to normalcy, says police will maintain increased patrols indefinitely.
What about the safe houses? Should families return home?
Personal choice based on comfort level, but medical evidence supports reduced threat assessment.
Finally, some good news. Maybe this nightmare is actually over.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it.
Nicole's right. We celebrate when we're absolutely certain.
Caution is wise, but hope is also important for community recovery.
Detective, expanded search operations complete.
Any physical evidence?
Nothing. Searched every abandoned building, wooded area, drainage system.
Body?
No recovery.
Could be anywhere within a 50-mile radius.
Or could still be alive?
Doubtful, Detective. The blood loss Anthony described was significant.
Medical examiner's assessment?
Without treatment, high probability of death within 24-72 hours.
We're past that window now.
So either he's dead, or he found medical care.
Dr. Kenny checked every facility in the region. No suspicious admissions or treatments.
Black market medical care?
Possible, but unlikely to be effective for serious wounds.
I'm beginning to think he's deceased.
Should we scale back operations?
Maintain standard patrol levels, but we can reduce emergency protocols.
What about the families? When do we tell them it's safe to resume normal life?
When we find a body,
What if we never find one?
then we wait, monitor for any renewed activity.
And hope Danny Anthony really did save this town.
Medical update for everyone's peace of mind. Based on described wounds and timeline, survival probability is extremely low.
How low?
Less than 10% without immediate surgical intervention. And we've confirmed no medical facilities treated such injuries.
So he's definitely dead.
Medical probability strongly suggests mortality, though I always recommend continued caution.
Schools are planning phased reopening next week.
With additional security?
Enhanced protocols, communication systems, trained staff.
Sounds reasonable given current threat assessment.
Business District is coordinating reopening too. We need economic recovery to begin.
Jake's department is maintaining increased patrols, just in case.
Excellent. Community vigilance combined with professional law enforcement.
What about counseling services? Trauma support for families and children?
Already coordinating with mental health professionals. PTSD, anxiety disorders, sleep disturbances are common after community trauma.
How long before things feel normal again?
Months to years depending on individual resilience. But resuming normal activities accelerates healing.
I just want my kids to feel safe again.
We all do, Nicole.
They will. Time, community support, and professional care work together. This community will recover and be stronger.
Thank you, Dr. Kenny. Your expertise has been invaluable through all this.
Happy to help however I can. We all have to support each other.
Detective, we've got something at Millbrook Forest.
The phone trace worked?
Signal led us to a remote clearing. You need to see this.
Body?
No body, but significant blood evidence.
How significant? Jesus Christ.
The phone?
Found it smashed against a tree.
Blood trail?
leads toward the coastal cliffs, but we lose it about halfway there.
Any indication he's still alive?
Blood loss appears massive. Hard to believe anyone could survive.
But no corpse. Could have made it to the cliffs.
Death by jumping?
Possible. Easier than bleeding out slowly in the forest.
How long for full forest sweep?
Helicopters covering it now. Ground teams need 6 hours minimum.
Do it. Every square foot.
This scene, though, that's not random dying behavior.
Agreed. Someone took time to stage this.
Final message or psychological warfare?
Either way, the blood evidence suggests he's finished.
They found his final scene.
What?
Forest clearing, tons of blood, arranged teddy bears.
He's dead?
Has to be. No one loses that much blood and lives.
Where's the body, though?
Police think he made it to the coastal cliffs. Jumped rather than die slowly from blood loss.
That would explain no body. Ocean currents, tides.
Good. Let the fish have him.
The teddy bear arrangement is creepy, though. Even dying, he was still playing psychological games.
At least he's gone. No more families have to die.
Are we sure, though? What if someone else takes over?
Takes over what, Amy? This wasn't organized crime. This was one disturbed individual.
Who's now dead in the ocean. Case closed.
I hope you're right, Tyler. I really hope this is over.
Police have helicopters searching the entire area. If he was alive, they'd find him.
Unless he escaped somehow.
Escaped? Amy the guy lost pints of blood, staged his own death scene, then disappeared toward cliffs.
I guess you're right.
We did it, guys. We actually helped solve this. Our tracking, our photos, our witness reports.
Danny Anthony solved it by stabbing that monster.
All of us solved it. Community effort.
Maybe now we can get back to normal life. Whatever that means after all this.
Police found the killer's final location. Massive blood loss, likely deceased.
Thank God. Jake says the scene indicates he chose to die rather than face capture.
So it's really over.
The medical evidence strongly supports that conclusion. Blood loss patterns consistent with fatal hemorrhaging.
No body recovered, though.
Jake says he probably jumped from the coastal cliffs. Ocean would carry the remains out to sea.
Tragic but fitting end. Community can finally begin healing process.
I'm planning memorial services for the victims and recovery events for local businesses.
Excellent idea, Charlotte. We need to honor those we lost.
What about counseling services? My kids are still having nightmares.
Already coordinating trauma support programs, PTSD treatment, family counseling, group therapy.
Schools will reopen Monday with full security protocols.
Businesses, too. Time to rebuild what this monster tried to destroy.
Jake can finally come home for dinner. First time in 2 weeks.
Law enforcement deserves our gratitude. Their dedication and sacrifice protected this community.
Community meeting Thursday night. Discuss long-term recovery, support services, memorial planning.
I'll coordinate with local media. Let people know it's safe to return to normal life.
Healing takes time, but this community is strong. We'll emerge from this tragedy closer and more resilient.
I still can't believe it's over.
Believe it, Nicole. The nightmare is finally finished.
Helicopter sweep complete.
No sign of the suspect, dead or alive.
Ground teams.
Covered every square mile.
Ocean search?
Coast Guard is checking currents and tide patterns. But after this many days, recovery is unlikely.
So we're calling it?
What else can we do, Detective? Blood evidence indicates fatal injury. No body, no continued threat, no communication.
Case remains open pending body recovery, but active investigation shifts to standard protocols.
Community notification?
Press conference scheduled for this afternoon.
Emphasize that threat appears neutralized, but maintain vigilance recommendations.
What about the staged scene? The teddy bear arrangements?
Forensics documented everything. Final psychological gesture before death.
Or elaborate note.
Either way, it's finished.
But it could have been worse.
Much worse, community response probably saved lives.
Danny Anthony saved lives.
Hero doesn't even know it yet.
We'll make sure he does.
Case summary reports due end of week. Then we can finally close this chapter.
I want to personally thank everyone for their cooperation during this crisis.
Thank you, Dr. Kenny.
Absolutely. Having professional guidance helped us make rational decisions.
The community coordination couldn't have happened without your leadership.
Just doing my civic duty. Medicine is about healing communities as well as individuals.
What's next for trauma recovery?
Long-term counseling programs, support groups, monitoring for delayed PTSD symptoms.
How long before things feel completely normal?
Everyone heals differently, but resuming regular activities accelerates the process.
Schools, businesses, community events, all returning to normal schedules.
Perfect approach. Structure and routine provide psychological stability.
I'm just grateful my family is safe.
All our families are safe now.
And stronger for having survived this together. Community bonds forged in crisis last lifetimes. The nightmare is over. Time for healing to begin.
Something's wrong at the store. Heard scratching at the back entrance.
Charlotte, what do you mean scratching?
Like fingernails on metal. But when I checked, Nothing there.
Are you alone?
Yes, and my security system just went offline. I didn't disable it.
Charlotte, get out of there immediately.
Wait.
Charlotte, get out now.
Get police!
Charlotte, run.
Charlotte, respond.
Charlotte?
Charlotte, please respond. He faked his own death.
All designed to convince us he was dead.
While he's been watching us the whole time, watching us celebrate, watching us return to normal.
Charlotte, please be okay.
Emergency at Flamel store. Possible killer sighting.
I thought he was dead.
So did we all.
Forest scene was a fake. Elaborate staging to throw off investigation.
En route to store now.
Victim status?
Unknown. No response to emergency check-ins.
Assume active threat. Full tactical response.
How is this possible? The blood evidence was massive.
Planted evidence. Animal blood. Staged scene.
On scene now.
Forced entry?
Back door shows tampering. Security system disabled professionally.
Breach and clear. Suspect is extremely dangerous.
Copy that, Captain.
This changes everything. He's been alive and planning for 3 weeks. Watching us, learning our routines.
And now he's back.
Guys, Charlotte's store.
What about it?
The killer is there. He's alive.
What?
That's impossible. He died in the forest.
He faked it. The whole thing was staged.
Oh my god. We celebrated for nothing.
Is Charlotte okay?
No response. Police are there, but no word yet.
This means he's been watching us the whole time, listening to us feel safe.
Reading our messages, learning who we are.
He knows everything about us. Our names, our locations, our families.
We're all targets now.
How did we not see this?
Because he's smarter than all of us. Played us perfectly.
What do we do?
Run. Get out of town immediately.
He knows we were involved.
My mom's working the case. I'm definitely a target.
We all are.
This is so messed up.
What if Charlotte's already dead?
Don't think about that.
But if she is, how many more is he planning?
All of us. Everyone who thought he was dead. Everyone who celebrated.
The whole town.
We're never going to be safe. Never.
This can't be happening again.
3 weeks. He's been alive for 3 weeks. Watching us.
Watching our children go back to school. Watching us feel safe again.
The psychological trauma of this revelation, the community will never recover.
Killer is alive and active.
Don't go anywhere predictable.
Where do we go? If he's been watching everything, nowhere is safe. Poor Charlotte. She thought she was safe. We all thought we were safe.
He made us think that. Perfect psychological warfare.
I hate him. I hate what he's done to our town. To our families.
Detective, Flamel store secured.
Victim?
Deceased.
Teddy bear.
Like he was making a purchase.
The creep played us perfectly.
He was watching the whole time.
Store security footage was wiped.
Where did he go?
Could be anywhere now.
Full manhunt immediately. Every available resource.
He knows we're coming though. Knows our procedures, our response times.
How do we catch someone who's been studying us?
Change everything. New protocols, different routes, unpredictable patterns.
And assume he's monitoring our communications.
All of them?
Everything. Police frequencies, emergency channels, civilian chatter.
This is asymmetrical warfare now. Us against someone who knows our every move.
What about the civilians? The people who helped with the investigation?
High-risk targets. He'll want revenge for the tracking efforts.
Protective custody for all civilian witnesses.
The whole town?
If necessary.
Charlotte Flamel won't be his last victim. This is just the beginning of his comeback tour.
So you're alive?
Yes, very much alive. And you can call me Ted, buddy.
Close your eyes yet, a little longer. The warmth of your breath reminds me of what I was. Cold that will come after will remind you of what I am.